What is up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video we are talking about the difference between mobile gaming, PC, console gaming, the player base difference, all that stuff. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. So the biggest reason this has come up is because of Diablo Immortal. A lot of PC console players playing Diablo Immortal, not understanding the mobile gaming tactics and stuff around it. The biggest difference, mobile gaming is free to play because you initially download the game and you can decide whether you want to spend money in the game or not. So, and I've done this tons of times where I've downloaded a new mobile game and I didn't like it and I just uninstalled it, deleted it. That's it. Didn't cost me any money. Whereas for console PC players, you don't really get to try a game out necessarily. Sometimes there are demos occasionally, but really you're gambling $60-70 on the game, and then you don't like it. You're kind of stuck with it. You try and resell it. Good luck. There are stuff like Steam. If you buy it on Steam, you can get like a refund if you don't play it that long within a certain amount of time. There are some things like that, but overall, you're really gambling when you're playing on PC console, specifically for like Battlefield, that new Battlefield game that came out. That was one of the big ones where people spent money on it and the game was an absolute dumpster fire. Same thing with Cyberpunk. A lot of people spent money on Cyberpunk, very hyped up game, and they wasted money on it. It ended up not, being full of bugs and stuff like that. But mobile games full of bugs or something, you can just walk away. You don't got to spend any money. That's one of the biggest differences, is that these mobile game companies have to compete with that. They can't advertise directly to people in a way that they know they're going to immediately spend money to try the game, right? So you can try the game, see for yourself if you like it or not, and then just install it and move on. You don't have to spend money. Whereas console games, you have to spend money. If you want to play that game, if you want to play that new Diablo 4 game, you got to spend money, or people go and they watch streamers. That's the culture that we've evolved into, where people don't even buy games anymore. They just watch other people play games. But overall, if you want to have that experience personal with you actually doing it, you have to spend money. Now, mobile games were designed to reach a broader audience, mostly casuals. Now, this isn't to say that there aren't hardcore gamers who play mobile games, but the top notch for mobile gaming, the main focus is to get casual players. And the biggest way you'll notice this is from all of those like false advertising for mobile games. You'll see a lot of it where they'll put like random people who you clearly know they've never played a game in their life, and they have them in these ads, and you'll see it on YouTube and stuff, where you'll have like a family and they'll be playing some gacha game, or they'll be playing something, and it's real cheesy, but it's made to catch casuals. That's what mobile gaming is all about, is the fact that it can reach a broader audience. Whereas for PC and console gaming, you have to physically buy, a PlayStation, an Xbox. You have to own that console before you can even play these games. So you're not buying a console unless you're a gamer. You're not Joe Schmo over here who's never played a video game in their life buying a console. But everyone has phones, majority. The more that time evolves and life evolves, the more people have phones and accessibility like that. And that's what really drives the deciding factor that makes it different, is that mobile games, and this is kind of a crappy way to put it, but mobile games aren't held to the same standards that a PC or console game is. And it also has to do with the fact that you're paying money up front. You're paying for it. You're not able to try it out. You're not getting to play the whole experienced for free, the hardest way to put it, even though mobile games, there are a lot of things that you can't really experience unless you pay money, but you kind of get what I'm saying. And it's just how it is. It's really a business down to say the least. Everything is a business. Mobile gaming is a business. The gaming industry is a business. The other biggest factor is that mobile games aren't made for people to grind. And this again has to go with mobile games being more towards casuals, although mobile gaming has definitely evolved and it seems to continue to evolve as time goes on. Whereas that's why there's like these hard limits on things. There's like the energy and stamina and things that limit your progression day to day, because again it's free. You're not paying any money initially. You're getting to play this game for free, and they use these tactics to, again, it's just straight up to just make money. But as a mobile gamer and then a PC player, console player, that just don't understand that, like, you're trained in a certain way. These people are trained in a way to where it's looked at as being normal to them. It would be the same as if you had a rich person and a poor person, and they met each other. The rich person would be used to the lavish living, whereas the poor person is used to a poor living. Mobile gamers are used to having to spend money to progress further in games, to progress faster, pay to win, whereas console players and PC players are used to spending hours upon hours, 12 hours a day grinding over and over, because that company already got their $60 or $70 up front, without them really knowing if they wanted to play the game or not, if it was good or not. Whereas mobile games, like I said, you can play it and it's a gamble for the developer. They don't know if you're going to like it or not. A lot of people, you can, like I said, you can download a game and then you can just kind of move on. And that's one of the biggest things with mobile gaming, is there's a very high turnaround rate, where you'll notice that people will play a new mobile game. It'll come out and they'll play it for maybe like 2 or 3 weeks, and then they'll stop, and maybe another new mobile game will come out, and then everyone jumps to that. And there's this pattern in mobile gaming where people go from game to game to game, and it's like the new flavor of the week. Whereas console PC games, it's not like that, because like I said, you're paying money up front. So you really gotta make your choices properly. You don't want to just go around buying every game unless you have money like that. You're buying stuff that you expect you're going to like, but then you can be disappointed. And it's happened to me. I can't tell you how many times I've went ahead and I bought a game for $60 or $70 and I played it for maybe a week, and I was like, I really didn't like it. I thought I was gonna like it and I didn't. And then you're left trying to sell it on eBay or something to get like half your money back or whatever it may be. It can initially be hard for these mobile games to profit. And it's in a weird way. It's hard to say because mobile games don't cost a lot of money to produce. They're definitely a lot cheaper to make. They're a lot easier to make. But because of that, they're also updated a lot more frequently than, say, like a PC or console game. Because mobile games, they don't have a big player base over time. These mobile games, they will have a ridiculous amount of players, like the more popular ones, the first week or two, right? They'll have a lot of concurrent players. And then after like a month, it drops drastically. And the only people who are still playing, majority of the time, 90% of the people still playing after a month are people who did spend money. And they need to get people to continue. Otherwise, these mobile games, they never last. I can't tell you how many times I've seen a mobile game, even somewhat popular, that have big franchises behind it, like Magic the Gathering and stuff like that, they tank. After a year, they close down, they shut down, there's just no player base. Where these console PC games, it doesn't happen as often. A lot of them, you pay money up front and that's it. You know, the game just keeps going on and on and on. It doesn't have that huge turnaround as mobile games do, where people come and go constantly because there is no buy-in. There's no buy-in. You can come and go freely as you want. And that's really the biggest difference, is just the fact that there's just so many, it's just like a different world, really. And mobile gamers are used to living in that atmosphere, and PC and console gamers are used to their atmosphere. So when you create this mobile game and then give it to PC console players, they're like, what the hell is this? They don't understand the why the game is the way it is. And you know what I mean? It's really, it's not an easy way to explain, right? There's honestly no way to really explain it easily. But like at the end of the day, it's a business, and they're trying to get you to spend money because you can play the game for free without spending money initially. So like I said, you can delete their game and move on. They want you to stay in their game. They don't want you to go play another game. Blizzard doesn't want you to stop playing Diablo Immortal and go play Genshin Impact or one of these other games. They want you there. They want to keep their player base up. That's just how it is. The whole idea is not going to ever change until people stop spending money in these games. Every time someone spends money, they're supporting it. And why would a mobile game change its pay-to-win design when it's focused on giving casuals a gaming experience to make them feel powerful, to make them feel strong, to take advantage of their psychological welfare, their mental health. And again, like I said, it's down to just, it's a business. Everyone's trying to make money off of everyone any way they can to survive. It's just a casual market. Mobile gaming is focused on casuals, and that's their whole spiel. Getting the rich businessman who doesn't have a PlayStation but sees an advertisement for Diablo Immortal and plays it for the first time and spends thousands, and he's loving it. He's never played a PC or console game in his life, but he's loving Diablo Immortal, and he's able to spend money and feel strong and powerful. And then on the flip side, if he goes and tries to play a Diablo 4, a console PC game that's not going to have those same type of tactics, he's also going to be confused because he wants to pay. So it's just two different worlds. It's literally two different worlds. But that's it. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the video. Stay happy, stay safe, my friends. I'll see y'all later. Peace.